Welcome back, everyone. I'm Lakshay from the ZEX Media, and we have Mr. Ajay Alawat over here. Hi, sir. How are you?
Hi, pleasure connecting. Let me shake you. Thank you so much.
He had, a great background of different industries. He been a group captain into our Indian Air Force. Then he shifted to domestic flyings, right? And now he's into Web3. So how was your experience to jumping to multiple industries and enjoying all the ecosystems?
Okay, let me hold this for you. It's the little long winding answer. So Akshay, you yourself as Lakshay, you are yourself an Air Force kid. You know, life in military is not just about the job. It's a life choice. So I
Yes.
served in the military for 25 years. Then I transitioned to an airline captain. 5 years there, and now I have jumped into this pool of Web3. So it's always been my quest to do something which is interesting and something that satisfies my urge to create. So that's how I found myself in Web3 world.
Great. And talking about your the newest endeavor that you're working on right now, that's the NuChain, right? So what exactly is NuChain and how you're leveraging the blockchain tech, the Web3 ecosystem, and your previous experiences?
Okay, let me hold this for you. So let's zoom out a little. NuChain is the latest product out of Blockon Ventures, a stable. JP leads that group, and amongst various things that Blockon Ventures does is accelerate startups in Web3. And NuChain, specifically talking about NuChain is the blockchain that we hope, we claim will be the fastest blockchain in the world. If you Google now, you will find that Solana system will claim about 60,000 TPS, which is the highest at this time. And we aim to build a blockchain that will give you 200,000 transactions per second. This is one feature we're hanging our hat on. Another thing is NuChain is layer zero. Another challenge which enterprise face, even if they decide that blockchain is the way to go, the cost dynamics kind of dissipates them. The thought of hiring 30 people to develop a code for them, lay out the blockchain, and then put data on top of it is kind of something that holds them back. So second thing that we promise is we will build a kit, we call it CDK, SDK in the Web3 language, and we'll give it to you, which will help you deploy your own blockchain as layer 1 on top of our layer 0 in 10 weeks time. So these are the two new things that we've come up with in the blockchain space.
I mean, it's a fairly new idea to understand. Like everybody talks about we being the layer one blockchain. We are built our features in such a way that other you know other layer 2 or layer 3 blockchain developers or dApp developers can get their hands on started. But as in comparison to that, you started a fairly different sector. You created the SDKs for the layer 0 where you can launch your own layer 1, right? So that's a fairly different thing to
Approach to the thing.
fairly, yeah, it's a different approach to start your own blockchain, right? And I hope a lot of people jump onto that pool and enjoy those pre-developed set of SDKs to get their newest solutions in the better way possible. Talking about the transition of all the industry has been a lot of different industries like fintech, and if you're talking about derma or pharma, a lot of people are jumping into uh, from the Web 2 community to the Web 3, specifically for the gaming and technological advancements we are seeing right now. What's your vision? How the adoption of from Web 2 to Web 3 is going on right now within the market?
Okay, so let's zoom out once again. Web 2 was essentially a web of information. You transferred information via the internet to each other. Web 3, by its very nature, is a web of value, where data is value, your credentials are value. So Web 3 is an internet of value or a web of value. So if we need to transfer value from one to another, and we want to do it in a manner that we are not dependent on single party acting as intermediaries or the big daddy controlling the flow of information or a data, then blockchain is the only way to go.
Yes.
So okay, let's assume that people figure out that blockchain is a good way to go. There are two challenges. One is the entry threshold in terms of tech awareness. The language is jargon heavy. A lot of people, hear those things: distributed ledger, SDK, CDK, sharding,
Multiple
thoroughput.
set of
Yeah.
protocols and regulations to be maintained as well while
So
developing.
they feel like it's a mountain to climb and they pull back.
Yes.
So let's say we get past that as well. The other challenge will come that what if they do decide to change the way they do things from Web 2 to Web 3? And let's take an example: land records. Right now, there are various registries across the country in districts and taluks and blocks which maintain records of land. There's single party who controls this data. There are chances that records can be manipulated. There are chances that records can be lost through fires or malpractices. But if entire data was to come onto a blockchain, it'll become immutable.
Yes.
It'll not be possible to change it. The information will become transparent. So coming back to the second challenge, what if they do decide to do that? Do we have the bandwidth? So the current blockchains, which are giving you say 6,000, 7,000 transactions per second, they will be asked to give you more than 1 million transactions per second. So are we ready for it? In my opinion, no. So this is another challenge to mass adoption. This is where we jump in. We starting with 200,000 TPS and we aim to scale it up to at least 1 million transactions per second. So this is how I look at it.
That's a very huge number as compared to the biggest player right now. And I hope the layer 0 or the SDKs that you're developing right now will be playing a very fair role within this whole ecosystem, and building the community and providing better resources to the community to get their solutions out in this whole ecosystem. Apart from that, how was your experience, at the World Blockchain Summit? Because I've been attending myself the World Blockchain Summit since like last 2 years, right? And I guess it's the 26th edition for the World Blockchain Summit. It's been always a curated one of projects present at the World Blockchain Summit, and specifically talking about the Dubai. Dubai has been a great hub for technological innovations and newer startups to come here, right? So how was the experience at the Dubai and also the Blockchain Summit?
Okay, so Dubai, because of its geographic location, is an ideal place. It's like a melting pot. The west meets the east. The tax landscape is such that it easier for people to start up their begin or create their ventures here. So it's a good place. Europeans take about 5-6 hours to get here. Most of us from the east of Dubai take less than that time to get here. The hotels are good. The landscape is good. So it's a great place. I thoroughly enjoyed it, meeting people from different places with different ideas. Some were really, really crazy ideas. Some were really useful ideas. But overall, a great experience meeting everybody here. I loved it. I loved my time here.
Great. So I hope you enjoy. The rest of the event is like almost the end of the second day, but yeah, there are more events to come through. Right. I hope you enjoy the ecosystem of Dubai, as well as hope to see you in other events as well.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you
Just
so much.
lasting note. I mean, we will be putting out information about NuChain on our website. Please go through it, and it's something not. We're not building it for ourselves. We're building for the community. We're building to help real life people facing challenges. So please do look at our website. We are also onboarding validators. Come and be a part of our validation program, and you will earn handsome rewards in return. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure interacting with you. Thank you.
Great, great. Thank you so much for your time. I just add all the details about the new chain and all the documentation, the white paper, and everything in the description below. Do check them out. Get your hands on with the layer 0 and the SDKs, and get your solutions done. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. All the best.